Peace, love, and blessings, guys. Big homie Fit-Tech coming back to you with another one. And I think this is like episode 5 or 6, something like that. I'm not sure. Guys, first and foremost, I want to appreciate you for checking out Big Homie Fit-Tech's YouTube channel. This channel is for us. This channel is for, first and foremost, anybody who has a passion for fitness and technology, as well as people, and just love, man. The frequency this channel runs off of in this podcast, which I'm holding right here, my iPhone 12 Pro Max in my hand, because if you guys are new to the channel, you may or may not know I stream to YouTube. Well, not stream to YouTube because I don't have 1,000 plus subscribers yet, but we're gonna get there, family. So I don't have the streaming capabilities yet, unless I do it on a desktop, which I do have. But what I do is I record and upload my videos to YouTube while I record my podcast using Anchor. Anchor is super dope. And this isn't any advertising or anything, but Anchor is a super dope application that allows you to do podcasts easily. Just using the app, and it will upload your podcast to everything. Spotify, Google, Apple, you name it. So I've been doing this for a little bit now. I actually, want to get more into it, but I was working on my certification, and also I was blessed to obtain actually 2 more mentoring positions. So again, let me reintroduce myself. My name is Michael Page, but better known as, or AKA, Big Homie Fit-Tech, and hence the name Fitness and Technology. So basically, what I usually try to discuss is anything related to fitness and technology. So much going on right now. Pretty much, I gotta say, Apple is holding it down. So let's get the tech out of there first and foremost. Apple is killing them with their amazing videography. I don't even know how they edit those videos. It's just nuts. But yeah, they're WWW, I think it's WDC or WWDC, something like that. Anyway, the Apple event 2021. They just came with another crusher, and as you guys may or may not know, on the tech side, I actually have been rocking with the Galaxy Tab. I actually chose to go with the Galaxy Tab over Galaxy Tab S7 Plus over the iPad. Not because, again, as you can see, I am an Apple fan. I like Apple products, but I'm a major Android / Galaxy guy as well. And Pixel. I just love all things tech, guys. If you're selling on the tech side, if you're selling yourself short on, apples versus oranges, whatever you want to call it, you're missing out on a lot of tech. So just recently, and guys, by the way, if you're watching this on YouTube, watching this episode on YouTube, guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and always hit that thumbs up if you like the content. Also hit that notification bell if you want to be notified whenever I upload new content. So back to Apple. Of course, they introduced the new Imac that's like a half an inch thick. Insane, man. It's literally like an iPad for a desktop. Got that beastly M1 processor. Insane, man. Specs are nuts, super thin, amazing audio, and the profile on this thing, the colors, I personally love the colors. I've heard several YouTubers talk about how ugly it is and because the bezels are white. Man, I personally don't give a damn about any of that. If Apple wants to sponsor me or send me a test, a demo, please let me know. I will give you the address, not the P.O. box, and you can ship it, Apple, please. Or any of you huge YouTubers out there that might want to ship it. I will gladly, happily accept it. But so I love it. Also, of course, I just grabbed the iPad. If you haven't checked out my review yet of the iPad Pro 11, I picked this bad boy up and I decided to go with the Logitech Folio Touch keyboard. And I grabbed the Apple Pencil because I'm trying to get back into my artistic side. I used to draw a lot as a kid, and if you have been following me for a while, you may have seen a tour of my what I call garage, which is my gym/office, and I actually show a lot of artwork that I have been donated from my children. So always looking to add more. And I used to draw a lot, like in high school, middle school actually. They wanted me to go to School of the Arts, because I would just draw, kind of like Nas or like Jay-Z or Nipsey, kind of how they rap, DMX, how the lyrics would describe, a situation like in the hood or in the city. I grew up in Brooklyn and East Baltimore. I was born in West Baltimore. So I've been blessed to have, an experience all throughout Baltimore. And so I've seen, some different scenes, different scenery, and experience, some of that as well, unfortunately. Yes, I used to just pretty much sketch out and draw those inner city sceneries. I wish I could get my hands on some of that artwork. The school, actually, the middle school that I went to was called Hampstead Hill, but it's now like they converted the building into like luxury condos. So I have no idea how I would even be able to get my hands on any of that artwork. But I had really, really good teachers. Mr. Brian, who was my art teacher, he wanted me to go to the School for the Arts. He thought I was really talented. And, at the time, I was just a knuckleheaded kid who, when you're, 13, 14, you think you know everything. And I didn't know a goddamn thing. But I really do remember that whole ordeal, like with my connection to art. So make a long story short, that's why I decided to go with the Apple Pencil. Of course, with the Galaxy Tab, shout out to Samsung, they throw in S Pen, which is also pretty nice, by the way. So, as you know, Apple's been dominating the whole tablet scene. So they just went ahead and dropped a goddamn nuclear explosion and threw that that beastly M1 chip into the iPad. So, man, I'll tell you, I don't know what Samsung's gonna do next, because they really had a competitor in the making with the Tab S7 Plus, and I think they still do, especially with DeX and stuff like that. Just the other day, I was playing Game Pass on my 43-inch smart TV in my bedroom, and I'm sitting there playing Madden, and keep in mind it's streaming as well as it's mirroring to my TV, so it wasn't the smoothest, but it's playable. Like, it really is playable for this technology to be kind of new. And at the same time, keep in mind, I'm actually using the tablet. The tablet is just like it's not even having a hiccup, no stalls or nothing. So that's pretty dope. So the Galaxy Tab definitely, it holds its ground, but for productivity, I gotta say, like I took sorry about that, guys. I actually took I had a go live for work because I'm an applications analyst. That's my full-time position. And we basically had to do some testing and stuff like that. So on site, I use the Galaxy Tab has the keyboard, the trackpad gets weird once you remote into a Windows environment. But with the iPad, it's pretty much like you're on the Windows machine. So I'm using Citrix Gateway, and this is for the real nerds out there. If anybody is using different applications, they are actually Citrix is like a gateway to applications that are stored on the server. So you reach them, a secure application that's on the server, you can actually access it using the Citrix gateway or Citrix receiver. So to make a long story short, I was running like remote desktop and Citrix apps and everything, just super smooth, just like I'm on a PC over Wi-Fi on the iPad. Trackpad so smooth, silky smooth, just felt like a PC. And not with the Galaxy Tab, not so much luck. But anyway, on the tech side, and other than that, Apple really didn't mention too many other things except for smart tags, of course, which when Apple does it, as The Verge, I was looking at their video today, and I forget the guy's name, but he said they did it very Apple-y, even though Android has had smart tags and tiles for a long time. They actually brought smart tags out for Apple now, and well, that's what they call them, smart tags. So all they are is like Bluetooth GPS trackers that you can use for everything. Keys, your book bag, anything you think of, the remote control, and they use a really awesome technology that pings off of other iPhones. So that gives you like 1 billion access points that are out there, and so you'll always be able to find your device. And on top of that, they did an un-Apple-y thing, which allows for a removable battery. So that's super dope. But anyway, that's pretty much most of the news on the tech side for me, I guess I can say, on this Thursday, at least. Now on the fitness side, still at it every day. Today made 1,029 days of running every day. And, every now and then I get a little bit of aches and pains, but for the most part, it feels great. So I try to make it like a lifestyle thing, and I look forward to it. I've been going strong for, I think this week makes the third week, where I've been getting up at between 5 and 6. So I'm just trying to get it done early, and it feels really good when you get up before it's light outside. It's kind of like, to me, I call it like the cheat code. But I still have to look out as far as diet and fasting. I need to be more strict with my fasting and maybe perhaps do like just water some of those days. Like I drink a lot of coffee. I'm a coffee guy. I love coffee, guys. So, and still calisthenics I keep in my regimen. I'm not trying to hurt myself or anything. Squatting, because I was never really big on squats. So I try to do some variation, goblet squats, even taking the 45 plate or something like that and squatting with that to, your regular standard barbell squat. And let me know if you guys want to actually do any of those sessions with me. That would be pretty dope to kind of go along and do like a live podcast. So while streaming for YouTube, But anyway, Also, on a side note, guys, I wanted to mention, with these relationships, man, we know all this turmoil that's going on in the world right now, right? I wanted to mention that, when you are blessed to have gone through, you know, different relationships with significant others, right? And it may or may not have worked. Try to think of the reasons, because it's not always about blaming someone else. There could have been lessons in it for both of you, as to why you separated and for what God had in store for you in the future. So I feel like now I look at, as Mike Rashid had said, I look at things like if you put your body through a certain stress every day, that stress actually is positive stress, right? Because it prepares you for anything that might come your way, like mentally, physically. You've already conquered something before your day even started, right? You wake up and realize that God has blessed you, with life for another day. So immediately what you do is you give thanks right back, for your health, and try to do something to elevate your health. And with fitness, you also you have to tap in mentally. So it calluses, and I never knew this term, but shout out to David Goggins, it actually creates a mental callus. So when your body or your mind, it's usually your mind that kind of gets a little tricky at first, and it lets you know, like, hey man, I don't really feel like doing this, or I don't feel like doing this run, or I don't feel like doing these pull-ups or dips or whatever. But then you have to kind of push past that in order to toughen and callous your mind with that stress and power through it. And man, once you get through it, it's just no feeling like it, man. So I feel like, with that being said, try to make your loved ones and even people that you might cross or people you might service, just feel that love, feel that positive energy, and just mark my words, watch it reciprocate. It has no choice. At the end of the day, I feel like love definitely prevails. So, that's basically my little message, my little tidbit today. And, spread that love, man. Happy vibes, positive energy, guys. And I wish you guys nothing but the best. Peace, love, and blessings. Don't forget, Bmore Fit-Tech is the podcast. Definitely subscribe. I greatly appreciate you guys. And also, while you're at it, go ahead over to YouTube, hit that subscribe button on Big Homie Fit-Tech. Greatly appreciate you. And then if you're feeling up to it, I post on Instagram every day right after my workout, sometimes during my workout. So check me out on Instagram and Facebook as well. Mike Page or Michael Page or Big Homie Fit-Tech should be able to find me with any of those. All right, guys, it's your boy Big Homie Fit-Tech. Catch you in the next one.